Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship or channeling, see who's here, see what's going on, and share the message with all of you. So, if this is your first time joining me, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll see what the messages are. So, I'm just going to tune in for a moment, close my eyes, and we'll see what's in store. Okay, this is going to be a channel from the Three Guides of the Light. So I'm just going to go a little bit deeper here. We are the Three Guides of the Light, and we are so grateful to be able to come through and connect with all of you now. We wish to talk about this transition that was brought up yesterday. Many of you are finalizing some of the final phases of your transition now. This is a very important time, a time of change, and sometimes those changes that come forward may be more abrupt. But do know that those that come in the abrupt nature are here to help radically shift things that maybe haven't shifted before. This is time for you to embrace all the things that land on your doorstep and open your mind to the possibilities that are available for you. This time is critical in shifting some of your trajectories. Many of you have been waiting for this time and have been feeling that there have been delays, but now we bring for many of you clarity. The things at your doorstep may be clear understandings of your path, maybe your ability to meet new people at the right time. As well, it may be understandings that have long been out of reach for you, but now are arriving right on time. In many cases, it is only in retrospect that you will be able to see why there was a delay. But trust in the timing of things now. Allow yourself the space to pause and ponder and reflect. And also allow yourself the space to embrace the new. Many of you have been working so hard in the past to change and shift and transform, to heal and to grow and open your mind. All of that requires a lot of focus. And now you have the opportunity to embrace the new. So we encourage you not to miss the opportunities of embracing the new. That is why we suggest you take time to pause so you can reflect on not only your ability to embrace this, but the fact that you are worthy to embrace these new changes for you. We love you and we support you. That's so interesting. What was really interesting in that channel is usually I don't see as much happening during the channel, but in this case I really could see the imageries of the doorstep and the imageries of the opening, which was really neat. That was a little bit different for me in my experience of channeling. And they're saying to me, they're like, we were giving you this. That's interesting. They're like, so you can see that you run alongside with us. And the reason why we're showing you that you run alongside with us is because you all run alongside with them. They run alongside with all of you. It's all connected. That was the whole point of it, is what they're saying. They need you to know that, yes, they are the Three Guides of the Light, which is really not limited to simply three, but that was their way to show they're a collective. But they are able to connect with each and every one of you. Think of the sun and the amount of photons it releases. We could, for our human brains, imagine them as being, each one is a photon. Now I don't even know the number of photons. I don't even know what kind of number would quantify that. We'll just say bazillions of photons. And each one of those is a consciousness, which is the guides of the light. So your ability to connect to that source light and have that light nourishing you and running with you, as they were saying, like running alongside you, right? They're with you all the time. And they also represent the energy of all of those in the spirit, because what's so cool they're showing me right now too is that being that they are light, they represent also the light that is in each and every one of us. So technically we are also aspects of the three guides of the light, but we are embodied as humans right now. And maybe we haven't ascended and grown to the degree of not needing to incarnate anymore, but the light within us is the light that is them, because we are one and the same. We are the light. This is so cool. I love it when this happens. So essentially, they're really wanting us to trust in the connection. Maybe today is like really root deeply into that connection. There was the rooting messages yesterday. That's it. There's the rooting messages yesterday of the root chakra and the 8th chakra. And that's so what they're talking about in a totally roundabout way. That's amazing. When we really trust that we are connected into source, whatever that is, God, source, creator, universe, whatever your term is. And don't let anybody change your term. If it resonates for you, that's your term. They all mean the same thing. And that's one thing that Spirit has always shown me, is that no matter which path you take, that path, they're like these water slides that all lead to the same collective pool when we cross over. And so root deeply into that higher consciousness. I will call it source right now. Root into that source light. Pull from that goodness and root it into your connection, your human experience here and now, because it will widen your base of support, not only for your own body, but for your connections in and around you, and also for the connections within the multifaceted nature that is you. What a beautiful message. Okay, let me see if there's anything else here. Hold on. Okay, this next piece is coming from one of my guides who is a Lyran. And he's saying that for many of you, it really is a time to celebrate the small wins. For some of you, that'll be big wins too. Again, general message, so pull what resonates. But there are many of you that are in a point of celebrating wins right now. And they're saying, don't miss out on celebrating them. Celebrate them. Don't keep just searching for that farther goal, the farther goal. You can have those farther goals, but celebrate the wins now, because what that does is that amplifies your light. So if your small win is, say you walked a little bit farther than you normally do. Say you got an interview for the job you're hoping for. That's a small win right there, right? That's a step in the right direction. So honor those, and then honor them as they get bigger or bolder or whatever it is. That action is amplifying your light, and that is so valuable, because they're saying you deserve to be celebrated. You absolutely do. So I celebrate you today, and I'm celebrating me today. We should celebrate each other. This is a beautiful message. So I will leave that with all of you. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. I appreciate you big time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day.